We're here today at Ampelos Winery with Peter Work.
But it is nice that you have different varietal, because your work process can start in August and go into...
Yeah, it's kind of nice and it's not nice, because it feels like harvest just takes forever. So when we...
But it's such a romantic time, harvest. I mean, you really come out and you see the fruit of your labor.
It is.
Correct?
That's exactly right. Like this morning, when we go out and we pick like we do today, it is like the moment of truth. It is all the stuff that you've been working on throughout the year, from, you know, the first little bud break, going out training the shoots and knocking shoots off and counting and finding out what to do and how much water to irrigate this week and how to train the canopy and all these things that you work on throughout the year, day after day. This is the day when you will see what the product is like, what the result is like.
Are you excited about 2008 harvest?
Yeah.
I mean, for our eyes, look beautiful. Your clusters are big and beautiful.
Yeah, it is looking really good. 2008 is characteristic by we had a lot of problems when it came to the weather this year. We had, it started out relatively warm, everything was pushing out nicely in March, and then in April we had the worst frost that we've had in over 30 years. And for the vineyards that were down at the bottom in areas, they were literally fried out. There are vineyards in this area where they were down to only 10% left from the frost. So that started out hard.
Yeah.
Then we had, at the end of June, we had 3 days with temperatures above 100 degrees. So it's a low crop here, but colors are amazing.
That they're going to be a higher quality because it's such a low yield, and there'll be more reserved wine. And also, is it going to change the flavor profile a lot for this year?
You will find that flavors are going to be pretty intense. So therefore I think that we can expect that 2008 is one of those years we'll be talking about for a while in the future. We're very excited about it. What we got right here is Syrah. This is a clone 470 of Syrah. And it was a vineyard that we planted here in 2004. And what we decided to do was to put some Syrah into Santa Rita Hills here, even though it is like pushing the envelope with Syrah in this area because of the climate. Syrah comes from Rhône in France. The Pinot comes from Burgundy in France. Burgundy is much north of Rhône. It's colder in Burgundy, warmer in Rhône. Therefore, the Syrah grapes needs more heat to mature, and that is why, as we go through the season, we typically see that the Syrah is about 3 to 4 weeks behind Pinot Noir all the way through the year.
You decided to get into the wine business. Everything is what you imagined, or
you know, it's a good question. Once I got into it, I've had a lot of people helping Rebecca and I on moving in the right path, and things have really worked out well for us.
But I did taste from like apricot the stone, which kept it grounded, so it doesn't just fly off on a very sweet flowering or fruity note. It kept it grounded, and I felt a little bit of grassy minerality.
So in this room here is where we store all our grapes. The grapes arrive from our vineyards, and then we bring them into the cold room here, where they'll spend at least 24 hours, sometimes 48 hours. And it's about 30 degrees in here. And by using this cold room, we have totally eliminated the use of dry ice. So now you can see when Tanner starts doing his punch down here. Can you see the foam in there? See some of the foam that starts coming up there.
I love the color.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at the color on the shaft there.
Don't you get drunk by doing that and smelling all the aroma?
Sometimes if I'm lucky, you know.
Really, it's so wonderful aroma already.
Yeah, it smells so good. Want to try this?
Thank you.
Pretty intense wine.
It's very promising. It has like a nice, rich, fruity flavor already.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait for it to be bottled.
It's going to be cool, isn't it? We'll let it sit in the barrel here for at least a year. In our operation is stainless steel. Is that okay? We use stainless steel because it's just great for sanitizing. So these are 55-gallon containers, and that's a Viognier. This is a Viognier from 2 different vineyards. So it's from the Vogelsang vineyards and from the McKinley vineyard that used to be known as the Westerly vineyard. Okay, so I think it would be a good idea now that you've seen this Viognier go into the tanks there, the barrels, to give a little try.
That would be really nice.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So, you know, we got the big thing that here's where everything comes out, and then we got a little sneak thing here, you know, kind of cheating thing. So it's a little sampling valve that we got here.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
as you will see, the Viognier is it's still a little bit. It's got a little sediment in it still, but it's got some. I'll just pour you a little bit here. But it's still got time to sit in the barrels, and then we're going to take it through a final fining before.
But I love the color. This is like a blonde color.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't go on the oaks. It doesn't pick up any colors from that. And again, with the flavors, we like to retain some of those flavors from the grapes when we pick these. Like
when did you pick those grapes?
This was picked the 9th and the 10th of September.
10th
the
of
9th
September.
we picked McKinley, and the 10th we picked Vogelsang.
And this is going to be bottled in 4 months? Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
4 months. Yeah. And still, it has a little bit of bitterness, and that's a sediment. That just, but all that is going to go away, and of course, it's going to be a totally clear wine.
Oh, that taste is beautiful.
And we like to keep it with a good minerality and a good acidity level, so it's a good, you know, food-friendly wine. And
it's already nice. It doesn't have too much tartness. It has just the right balance ratio. What do you think, Corina? What do you taste?
It gives me the feelings like I'm in the tropics.
That's one of my favorite. And I remember, Peter, I had, I think, the 2006 Viognier from Ampelos, and it was out of the world. We tasted many Viogniers last year, but the 2006 Viognier, what you had, actually we tasted here in your winery. You had an open house.
Sure.
It was really a memorable wine, so I am sure this one gonna be just as good.
I hope so. I mean,
It has a lot
I'm
of
pleased with it
promise.
so far. Yeah.